You know, I like planning. Planning's fun. Seeing what I can do in the future is enjoyable for me. But I did get a comment asking this. I'm sure I watched the first video where the streets and buildings were laid out over a year ago, meaning all this stuff, and a few videos later, and still talking theory. Is that right? Yeah, pretty much. Um, so I get what you're getting at. You think all I do is plan and I don't build. Um, there are some reasons why this has been taking so long, and now I will be getting to building very, very soon. I have built the first house, which is right here. I am in the process of doing the second build, and it's been a while. You see, I was one of the things I was doing was waiting for one of the features in an update, and it turned into two features in two separate updates that I actually want to utilize in the building of that thing. Let me just go over to where it is. And I was also waiting for mods to update because I had something that I always use, and that is Zero's map. And yeah, so the thing I'm building is over here. But yeah, you may be thinking that, I never get anything done. I like to plan. I have planned roughly 14 villages. So I've got that series of village planning videos. And I've talked a lot about what I like to do when I'm building, what I like to do when I'm planning, and things like that. So yeah, I should also mention that the past year, especially the last few months, have been less than ideal for me. Going back to, let's see, last year in the fall, I did get sick, and I don't like recording videos like that while I'm sick. And I was just really busy at that time as well. Because my wife was very busy with work. I am the person who drives her, and I was, let's just say, sometimes I was home a bit late and really demotivated for working on the videos. And then we went to Japan, where we all got sick. Two of us got the flu. I was one of the lucky ones that didn't get the flu. But big problem was we couldn't fly home as scheduled. So we had to actually delay our departure until all of us, well, or I should say none of us, had a fever, because there are temperature sensors in airports these days. And if you are found to have a fever, they will deny you, not loading. You don't load onto the boarding. That's the word I'm trying to say. They will deny you boarding. So we had to wait until we were all healthy. So we were stuck in Japan for about a month. My oldest daughter missed basically 4 weeks of school, which is not the best thing. She was only supposed to miss 2. And yeah. And then after that, guess what? More people got sick. Now, not that long after, this is when I was waiting for mods to update, and Zero's map was simply not updating. It took a while. I was going to be ready to start recording about a month ago, and guess what happened? I got into a car accident, and I'm still going through physiotherapy and all that kind of stuff, having to deal with all of that. And day to day, my condition fluctuates. Yesterday, I could hardly sit at my computer. My back was hurting so much. I simply couldn't do anything. I managed to record a tutorial. Just one tutorial. And then I was going to record another one. And I just did not feel good. I even went to bed early. I went to bed before midnight, which is really unusual for me. Because usually I'm working until about 2 a.m. Tonight I feel better. But I've got a few things that I need to do with, well, including this video. But there are things I need to do with getting the final tutorial done. And this one requires a lot of planning and pre-building. So I'm going to get recording that one tomorrow rather than tonight. Because I've got so much, as I said, I have so much to prepare for it. Sulfur cubes are not easy. Now, I am recording this on the 16th. This video goes out on the 18th. So you're actually looking at the past right now. So yeah. So I'm sorry if I'm not making the videos fast enough. This year has been crap. Let me just say that. It's just been crap. It just seems like nothing has gone right. And that just completely demotivates me. And things not being ready, things not being available. And yeah. So that's your answer. That's why I've been pretty much doing theory, planning, all that stuff. It's about all I could do at the time. I want to get recording. And over the next couple of weeks, I feel that, well, once all the mods are updated because of this update that we just had, once that's done, I'm going to get recording. And I'm going to have plenty of time this summer to do it. Believe me, I'm going to have a lot of time to do this. So we are going to get there. And some of the things I'm building, at least in episodes 2 and 3, is going to streamline things for me. It's going to make things so much faster for me to build things. Things will be going at a much higher pace, which I am happy about. Anyways, that's about it. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments below. If you like videos like this and would like to see some more, then please consider subscribing to this channel as well as my main one. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.